Perfected it with 1,000 game score until the DLC came out, of course. Great game. Me and my friends sometimes still play it. But still, one of my other friends don't have Battlefield 4. That's the only reason why we play this one. If he had Battlefield 4, we would play that. But still a solid game. Great. Its replayability is great. It's just like a Battlefield game. It's just with minus the tanks and the epic scale battles. There's still an epic scale battle, but it's not traditionally Battlefield. So yeah, there's that one. Alright, next is the most recent Call of Duty, and this is the hardened edition of Call of Duty Black Ops 3. I only got this because I wanted the giant map. Don't know why it came with those flashcard things, but Steelbooks looks pretty cool, and the packaging is actually pretty cool. Overall, it's an alright Call of Duty. It's not as bad as like Advanced Warfare. Like that one, it was alright as well. It wasn't the worst one, but this one is a slight improvement over that. I don't like the futuristic setting at all. So Infinite Warfare, I'm not looking forward to that. Unfortunately, I will be getting Infinite Warfare just for the remastered version of COD 4. If they sold that separately, which they said, I think they said they're not going to. If they sold it separately, I would just buy COD 4. But yeah, unfortunately, I will get Infinite Warfare, and it's going to have zombies, which sucks because zombies doesn't feel as special as it did when waiting for a Treyarch game. So yeah, there's that. Worst Call of Duty of all time is next, and that's Ghosts. Didn't like this game at all. The only good thing about this game is campaign for me. Multiplayer sucked. It's not traditional Battlefield, not traditional Call of Duty. Extinction was alright. Me and my friend we played it a couple times, but we got frustrated with it. It's basically survival mode from MW3, just with alien skins on it, and not that great. And I got the hardened edition or whatever you want to call it for $20, brand new, and it came with the season pass. I couldn't pass that up for $20. Next is Advanced Warfare, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. I went to the midnight release for this. Was disappointed with the multiplayer. Campaign was great. Zombies, when that finally came out, was great. Survival was just like MW3. Didn't play that much. Did perfect this game. Overall, solid experience with campaign and zombies. And multiplayer, me and my friends didn't really play it that much, at least the ones that had it. Our next is one of the recent games that I bought this in February. I'm going to do a Let's Play on it. But I decided that I'm going to do Let's Plays non-commentary. And if you guys want me to do commentary, Let's Plays again, I will finish the ones that I've started, like Conker's Bad Fur Day and Quantum Break. And yeah, I'll finish those with commentary. But from the next ones, or actually, I don't know. I might finish the rest of it with commentary. I might not. I don't know. I'll think about it. But I will be finishing the Let's Plays regardless, with commentary or without. But then the feature ones will feature no commentary. But anyway, back on track. I'm gonna do Let's Play, and this is Deadpool. I really liked the movie when it came out, and that made me get this game. So yeah, can't go on with that. Alright, next is game that... This is actually my first Xbox One video game experience, other than another game that I have somewhere around here. I think I still have the game. Yeah, I do. Alright, this game is hated because they say it's repetitive, but what game isn't nowadays? Every game is repetitive. Like Call of Duty, you just go in multiplayer, you shoot guys, you die, and you do it all over again. When you play the objective, it's the same thing over and over. It's just reskinned with new weapons and stuff. It's the same thing. I don't care what people say, if it's repetitive or not. That's Rise, Son of Rome. Great game overall. My first next gen experience when I got an Xbox One. And I will always keep this. This is a great game. Alright. Next is one of the most recent releases of last year, and it's coming out on PS4 this year and PC. I think it already came out. And I got the collector's edition of this game. This is my first official collector's edition that came with a big thing. That's Rise of the Tomb Raider. I got the collector's edition for Christmas for myself, but I got it early because the game came out. Still haven't really played it that much, to be honest. I need to play. I need to get into games. That's my problem right now. The older I get, it feels like the less I feel like playing video games. I have to be in the mood. But yeah, this game, what I played of it is really good. I will play the rest of it. I'll restart my save and play for no commentary. Let's play. But yeah, it's a solid game overall. I really like the Tomb Raider, the reboot, the 2013 reboot. That was a great game. A lot of people will agree it was solid. Our next game is a recent remastered of a video game that came out on 360 back in the day. And next game is Resident Evil 6. A lot of people hate this game. I understand why. From the traditional Resident Evil games. It includes all DLC. I perfected it with a 1000 game score except for the DLC, which I did not own. Did not want to buy on the 360, but I got this for 20 bucks when this came out, and it's still 20 bucks. This came out at 20 bucks. I was surprised. I thought it was gonna be 40. Bought this for 20 bucks. Not a bad buy. Not a terrible game. And it's an easy 1000 game score. The difficulty isn't that hard. But yeah, it's Resident Evil 6, and it's still sealed because I still haven't gone around to play it. I need to play the other games that I haven't played yet. The next game, I bought this literally a year ago. Still sealed. The only reason why I haven't opened it is because I don't see that much of a difference between the previous version of this game or the newest version. It doesn't really matter. Like I say, if you play a sports game, you practically play them all. And that's NBA 2K15. Still sealed. I bought this brand new for $10 a year ago. Still haven't opened it, and I don't know when I'll open it, if I'll ever open it. But yeah, there's that. The next is the pre one, the game before that one. It's 2K14. I bought this $10 used like a year and a half ago. Like this game. I love the intro to this game. This game is solid. The graphics are still okay. Then yeah, so if you want to, it's a 2K game, get this one. If you just want to play a version of this game, or you can even get 2K15. That's as cheap as this one. Now this says it must be like $4 now. Something, I bought this one was 10. Our next game is a Lego game, and the only Lego game I own. Yeah, the only Lego game I own. This is Lego Marvel Superheroes. The only reason I got this Lego game specifically is just because it's Marvel. I do want to get the Avengers one. I don't want to pay $60 for this. I paid 20 bucks for this, and that's a price that I will pay for it. Yeah, there's that, and hopefully my dad and my sister don't get home too soon. But yeah, there's this game. Alright, I don't know why I'm putting them down, man. Okay. Alright, next game is another sports game. I got this because it was $10, and I wanted to play a recent sports game of this type of sports game. And the new one, don't see why people would get that one, but that's Madden 15. It's alright, I don't play it as much. I only got it because it was 10 bucks, and I wanted to get a few sports games for my Xbox One, so it was that. Me and my friend, I told him we should play against each other. He doesn't want to. Now he's mad at me, but it's alright. Doesn't matter. Alright, next is another sports game, another 2K sports game. I love these types of games. When I was a kid, I had a bunch of them, and I wanted to experience a more recent version of this. That's WWE 2K15. Yeah, 2K15. I thought I had 2K14. 2K14 is not Xbox One. I don't know what I'm talking about. I played this a couple times. It was alright. I need to play more. I wish my friends had this game because it's funnier when we play. Me and my cousin, we had a game called WWE Day of Reckoning. We would laugh so hard when we were doing the cage match. Great game back in the day. This game is not too bad. This game is one of the most let down games of this generation, and it's an open world game. It came out in 2014, and a lot of people did not like this game, and I can see why, because they were lied to and stuff with graphics and everything. And that's Watch Dogs. I bought this brand new, and the case is broken. I think my dad and my sister are home. Hold on, I will continue this in a little bit. Sorry, I don't really like to record when family's around, so you hear them in the background and stuff. But anyway, it doesn't seem like they're home, but there's Watch Dogs. Bought it brand new, look, it's broken. I should have checked it before I actually purchased it, but the game is okay. It's just the case that's broken. Alright, Rise Son of Rome was one of two games that I got with my Xbox One when I got it. Even though the other one, Rise, was my first Xbox One experience with next gen graphics and everything, this is a game I actually played on 360 because it came out on 360 and Xbox One at the same time. And this game is then Titanfall. Great game. A lot of people don't play it anymore. People overhyped it with saying it was going to kill Call of Duty. Yeah, God damn it. Sequel is going to get more details, and well, they might get showed off in E3 if it's no longer exclusive to Xbox One. So I think they might release this game for PS4 bundled with Titanfall 2. That would make sense now that this is not going to be exclusive anymore, which sucks. I wish it was. Xbox One has more exclusives, but whatever. Next is a game that I played. My friend got this for me for Christmas. I would play the rest of it one day. I just got frustrated with it, and that's a game that was not backwards compatible. It was Games of Gold recently, like a month or two ago. That's a Thief, solid game, stealthy game. Kind of reminds me of Dishonored. But yeah, don't know why that's like that, but yeah. So I just got to get around to playing this again. The next game is one of my favorite movies of 2014. A lot of people hate it. I understand why. Like I said, I like a lot of movies, but I understand why people did not like those movies. But this is the video game of that movie. I thought it was solid. The Amazing Spider-Man 2. I love this game. I love the first one as well. I have it, but I do not have it. I have it digitally. I don't have it physically, and it's not backwards compatible yet. But yeah, I love this game. I had it for 360 when this came out, and I bought it for Xbox One because I really liked it. Alright, next is a game that was recently backwards compatible, and if you haven't downloaded it yet, it's already gone, but you should have downloaded it. It's one of the greatest games of 2014. Open world, it's made by Insomniac, and it's the exclusive Sunset Overdrive. Fantastic game overall, open world. It's great. You should play it. It's cheap now. It's like 17 bucks at GameStop if you can get it for backwards compatibility. Not backwards compatibility, the Games of Gold, sorry. Sidetrack. Alright, that's all those. Our next is another great next-gen experience that I experienced early on when I got my Xbox One. A lot of people do not like this game. They criticize the graphics. The graphics look fine. People say they look like 360 dumbed down graphics. I think they look great. But I don't really care about, as long as the game plays well, which this game does. And that's Dead Rising 3. Fantastic co-op game. Loved it. I got all the achievements. Base game. I have the DLC. I started the DLC, and then my friend encountered a glitch where you cannot get the rest of the achievements. I started playing the DLC, the first piece of DLC, did not finish it because I was scared, and I don't know why this is the bumper here. I don't know. I should go back to it and finish the DLC. But yeah, solid game. If you don't have it, you should own it. I think it's really cheap now. But yeah, you should own the game. Alright, next is how much about that? Alright, the next game is a cheap game and sports game once again, an EA sports game. That is FIFA 14. I've been getting into a lot of FIFA lately with the newer games. I had FIFA 16 actually. I bought it brand new the day it came out, but then I sold it because I didn't want to waste too much money on a different new game that I wanted to get, so I sold that one. And I'm like, I have 14 and 15, which, spoiler, that's the next game that's gonna come up. But they're the same. It's just prettier, and now the 16 version has the female league in it. Yeah, speaking of which, is 15, the Ultimate Edition of it. Got this for like 15 bucks, brand new. Could I go wrong? Alright, sorry, I got gas. Next is People's one of the most disappointing games of last year. For some people, I do not really like where they went with the story too much, but it doesn't bother me too much. But I wonder what's next for this saga. And that's Halo 5 Guardians. Multiplayer, I haven't really gotten into Halo multiplayer in the recent ones, like Halo 4. I played that like the first 2 weeks it came out, then I stopped playing the multiplayer altogether with my friends. And we all actually stopped playing it, but this is the same. I only really got this for the campaign. All I cared about is Master Chief's story, in the new Agent Locke. So overall, the campaign was good. It wasn't great, but the gameplay is great though. Multiplayer, I only play if my friends ever get this game. Well, as of right now, I'm the only one that has Halo 5. Alright, next is the last couple games that I have here. Alright, I think my family's phone. Hold on. Please, I'm gonna end this. Okay. Yeah, my sister went to the dentist and I wanted to do this before I got home. Alright, and my dad has to go to work, so it's a plus for me so I can, because he makes a lot of noise. Alright, speaking of the most recent release, it came out like 2 weeks ago. And one of my favorite games of this year so far, and I was actually playing this earlier, pissed me off. I was trying to defeat one of the bosses. If you haven't guessed it, it's Dark Souls 3. I was trying to defeat the boss. If you remember the first boss, the Ibex Gundyr, I was facing the champion version. I think it was motherfucking fast. And yeah, great game. Strong finish to the Dark Souls series. This is the last one supposedly, which I really hope it's not, but if it is, it's a great way to end the series. And this might be the last one, or it is the last one, but hopefully Bandai Namco and From Software keep making these types of games, whether it's like Bloodborne 2 or whatever. I just really hope they continue these types of games, because I really enjoy this. The experience of triumph over a really hard boss is the best feeling in the world. And yeah, you guys should really play the other two first, then play this one. Dark Souls 2 isn't the best one out of the three. The original one I prefer over the three. Yeah, but this is a close second to the first one. This is as close to the original as possible, and it's great. You guys should play this game. But if you guys don't want to spend $60 and wait for it to drop in price. Next is another recent release, which I kind of wish I waited for a price drop, but I got it day one. I recently started playing this, and that's Quantum Break. I played the first mission. Looks great, plays great. I am going to actually probably play this today and do more no. I'm probably going to do no commentary. Let's play. Sorry, but yeah, overall this is a great game. It also came with Alan Wake. That's how I have it digitally. It came with the DLC for Alan Wake, and it's the same people that made it. So I will be finishing this hopefully very soon, because what's it called? Uncharted 4 comes out on Tuesday, and I'm going to be playing that for like the next week. Depends on how long it takes me to beat the campaign and if I get into the multiplayer. I'll be playing that for the next week, but yeah, this game is solid. Maybe wait for a price drop. I mean, one of the greatest games of last year that came out. It's 30 games in one collection. If you haven't guessed it yet, it's the Xbox exclusive of Rare Replay. Comes with 30 video games, ranging from retro video games all the way up to N64, all the way up to 360. And I've never played any of the Banjo-Kazooies except for Nuts and Bolts. I know. Should have played those first. We're on Xbox Live Arcade, so I don't have them. I will play them one day. Perfect Dark, one of my favorite N64 games. Conker's Bad Fur Day, one of my favorite ones. And yeah, if you guys want an Xbox One, get this for $30. Now I think it's like $20 used. $30 for 30 games. I don't see the problem with the price. It's just what you guys own this one. Alright, next is a remastered version of game, and if you haven't guessed it, it's Gears of War Ultimate Edition. I bought this for $30, brand new. I kind of wish I waited, because eventually this was actually $10 brand new at GameStop when they had the deal on it. And yeah, I got another copy of this game, but I bought it for my friend because he wanted to have this game, and for $10 and plus a coupon, I only got it for $5 for the other copy. But yeah, solid game. It's a remastered, and they did very well. Graphics, the way it plays, it kept traditional. They added more chapters, which I like. There's some where I think like, wasn't this in the original? But then you realize it wasn't. Overall, solid experience. Came with the Gears 4 beta if you played this before April 12, I think. I only played the beta once. I will wait for the official game to come out, but play this for now if you want to play a Gears game online. I don't think a lot of people play Judgment anymore, or any of the older ones. Yeah. Next is my favorite game of last year, and I need to beat the DLC because the newer DLC is coming out soon. Now, I will be getting the newer DLC, but I think I'll wait on it until I beat the other two DLCs, or the other DLC. The other second one is more like a building thing, but it's Fallout 4. Fantastic game. It came with Fallout 3, and I actually gave the code to my friend because he wanted Fallout 3, but unfortunately it did not come with the DLC. But yeah, my friend still hasn't played it. Told him he should really play this game, but he's tight on money, so we can't. But solid game, loved it. Game of the year for me, and one of the greatest games I've ever played in my entire life. It was that great. Next is a MMORPG that I really enjoyed. Paid $60. It probably should have waited for a price drop, but it was solid overall. A lot of people hated on the way it was. I personally loved the way it was laid out, everything. I loved it. Progression system, the loot, not the loot system, but just the overall experience I had with this game was great as a single player guy. This is probably better if you play co-op, but most of the time the main story is I think single player, but like side quests and stuff, the parallel quests. Yeah, I'm guessing it's Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Xenoverse. This is better co-op and everything. You can play online with different random people, but you can also play with your friends. I recommend this game. If you love Dragon Ball, play this game. This is as true to the look of Dragon Ball Z that I've seen in a video game, other than the other fighting games older. Like Budokai. But I love this game overall. It's the best Dragon Ball experience I've had in any of the video games. And the final game I have in my collection is one of the most disappointing releases of 2014. Only because the game was kind of broken for multiplayer. If you haven't guessed it yet, it's cheap now. It's like $35 used. It's Halo: The Master Chief Collection. A lot of people still play some of the multiplayer. It works great now. It just sometimes takes a little bit to find the game because a lot of people don't play it. But the matchmaking is a lot better now. If you should mostly own this just for the campaigns. If you've never played any of the Halos and you want to get into it, this is perfect for you. This is 4 games in one, and it comes with every single multiplayer map released for all of these games, including the exclusive PC video game. Damn it, the PC maps. Solid game overall. Lasso for all of them. There's an achievement for all of them. Oh my god, why would they do that? But, yeah. And this actually came with the Halo 5 beta, which it's irrelevant now because the game's already out. But it also came with the Halo Nightfall. I don't know if it comes with it anymore if you get a brand new, but yeah, you guys should get this game. If you're a Halo fan, if you own an Xbox, you might as well own every single exclusive, or most of the exclusives that look interesting to you. So yeah, this is it, guys. This is my last game in my collection, and hopefully you guys enjoyed. I will probably record my PS4 collection right after this, but by the time you guys see this will probably be days after I release them. So yeah, so that's everything I own. So I'm gonna title this 360, GameCube, and Xbox One video games, including some PS2 games. But yeah, see you guys next time.